Good afternoon. This is Blue Angel 777. It is May 22nd, 2020, this Friday. I cannot believe it's Friday. I have been so busy this week helping my sister move this whole week. I mean, I thought it was Tuesday or Wednesday. I couldn't believe it. I knew it was the new moon, and I looked at the calendar and it said Friday. I'm like, no way. But this last 2 or 3 days feels like a blur. I'm very exhausted. Just me and my sister helped move her from Minneapolis to my hometown, and she's close by. She was completely secluded by herself, and very, very ill. She didn't have COVID, kind of thought she might have, but she has severe bronchitis and was struggling. It was combination spiritual stuff, purging and illness, and that divine intervention. I mean, everything. Awakening, ascension. She's going through everything, and she got hit real, real hard. So we got her home, just her and I, did this trip. Pulled in late last night, and I told her, I said, now you're home, and what a day to be, to pull in, because tomorrow it's the new moon, and it's new beginnings, two new beginnings. So I've been lots of birds, messengers, so many I can't even, swans, cranes, herons, eagle, beautiful bald eagle, hawks, so many crows, and as soon as I said that, crow flew in my vision. They've been cawing around me for the last 3 days, continuously almost. Yesterday morning, I believe it was, woke me up at 4:30 in the morning. I'm waking up a lot at around 4 for whoever is also. And as I said that, did you hear the crow in the background just cawed 4 times? Validation. Today's 22, down to a 4. Stability and foundation, rebuilding towards our true path. We could say this over and over again. It's incredible manifestation. I hope it comes closer, because I'm hearing it faintly. I hope you can hear him. Him might be the masculine. Rebuilding. Tower moments is Mars energy mixed with Piscean energy. Really significant every day. But this new moon conjuncts Venus and Mercury. So deep thinking in this love retrograde. Mercury's in Gemini energy. Lots of Gemini. Gemini's North Node, Sun, new moon. Venus is conjuncting it right now. Sun and Gemini trine Saturn and Aquarius. So this is kind of at the same time as this positive focus on our long-term goals. So really envisioning and thinking about this future. Also the Saturn retrograde energy. So this beautiful new beginning. It's like these timelines and endings are really abrupt and really hitting us and really hard on our bodies. This is ascension. Yesterday the Fibonacci sequence was 51. So that didn't help much when we're trying to move. And plus I suffer from fibromyalgia, so I really, really had rough. I didn't even think I was going to be able to get out of bed today. But it's this purging energy, and this healing, and this new way of thinking, thought process. Thinking positive, being one within that balance, staying balanced, staying grounded, positive thinking. It's mind over matter. It's changing the way that you think. I was telling everyone I have fibromyalgia, I'm in so much pain, I decided today I'm not going to speak like that no more. I'm going to, I'm healed, my legs are healthy, they're strong, my body is healthy and strong. To be grateful is huge. To be grateful is really, really a big thing. To be grateful for everything and your many blessings every day. Everything that happens to you, no matter how small you might think it is, to express that gratitude that will come back to you tenfold. It's that cycle, that flow. Also, this morning, the crow was crying 888. 8 pause, 8 pause, 8. I'm like, this is unbelievable. But the synchronicities are magnified also right now with everything else that's going on. So manifestation is incredible. 22 is a master builder number. 2222 Last night when we were leaving, pulling out a crow, I videotaped it, sat in a tree and cawed 2 times, pause, 2 times, pause, probably like 5 or 6 times. And it's this new moon energy. It's this messenger. And so it's 2020. So it's 4 2s, this portal. Also this new moon. Also down to the 4. So stability, foundation, rebuilding, manifesting it. Ending of our learning, reflection on our friendships, our family members, relationships, and all. Learning how to communicate and finding balance in that. Integrating our spiritual into the 3D. Self-care versus care for each other. To find that balance within that, and always take care of yourself first. That self-love, really going within and really nurturing yourself. I took a beautiful, nice Epsom salt bath. I take care of my body. I massage my body. I'm loving my body. I'm nurturing my body all the way down to my toes. Just rubbing and just loving and just taking care of myself. Personal healing. So this global healing, also moving towards our true purposes, our dreams. It's that 8th soul star chakra alignment, Archangel Metatron. The blueprint and truth of who we really are of opening that consciousness, broadening that horizon of who we are, getting to know what we already are. We're not becoming, we already are. We're just remembering and opening up those doors. And okay, so what's the energy for today? I call on angels, ancestors, guides, sending masters from 5D and above. I call the directions west, north, east, south, Mother Earth, universe, all my relations as the 7 directions, the 7 sisters. Divine numbers. 7s are very significant too. 1711, 17. I'm seeing so many 7s. Okay. I call the elements fire, earth, air, water, ether. That fire element is really strong right now. The spirit of that fire of growth. So it's really hot. My body is having hot flashes. I feel really like I'm burning out, and I'm not. I'm taking my temperature, and I'm okay. So lots of purging. And I just saw the 7 of Swords. Deception. Deceiving ourselves. Deceiving. The deception within ourselves. Calling the winds, the messengers of the universe. The shift. The winds of change energy. Okay. Archangel Ariel will help illuminate what we need to see, and Archangel Metatron connect with our 8th soul star chakra. I call in the collective, the energy of the collective on the twin flame journey, the masculine feminine energy. What message do we need to receive today for this new moon energy and this Friday? The moon energy is in Gemini also. Goodness, I just realized that. So we got the moon in Gemini, sun in Gemini. We got the new moon in Gemini. We got Mercury in Gemini. North Node is in Gemini, and the North Node is walking that path towards our true purpose. So Gemini is really in our mind thinking about that. Long-term goals, positive focus, shifting that. Gemini energy is the balance, the twins. And it's also communication, being social, and also curiosity. Okay, so what is this energy? I'm a Gemini moon, by the way. So this energy, I have to look that up because it's the moon is in Gemini right now. It's funny. Okay, so what is the energy for us? What messages do we need to receive today? And we got the Chariot, the 7, right? Yes, the Chariot. The Chariot is Cancer energy, emotions about our family, intuition, consciousness, cosmic consciousness. And being divinely guided. We're being divinely guided right now to our true path, our purpose. And looking both ways here. The masculine and the feminine, making decisions maybe, but that cosmic consciousness in the stars, the 8th star energy. Getting our wish and victory. Through everything that we've been through, we're going to have our victory. Beautiful. 7 of Wands. There's the 7s I was talking about. 77. I was seeing that on the way home. Also 1010 is significant for us. 1221 too. 1111, 1212. All those, I'm seeing so many numbers. The synchronicities are amazing right now. 144 for 144,000 for a DNA strand and the twin flames. I screenshotted something on Instagram, and I looked down, it was 144 likes. So I mean, if you pay attention, open eyes and look, they're out there waiting to be seen. It's always been there. It's just we're broadening our consciousness, and we're able to see and get those messages. There's messages in everything. The way the wind blows, what direction it's blowing from, smells, colors, birds, what direction they're flying. Everything. There's messages in everything. So the Seven of Wands is standing our ground. We're in our power and our strength. And we're fighting off the low vibrational energies. And really that self-care is setting those boundaries, communication too. There is a tower moment here, and as I was talking about these tower moments that are happening, ending that and realizing the Mars enter Pisces energy. Tower moment is Mars energy, and it's in Pisces, and they don't go, it's like stormy weather energy, but ending that, fighting and standing our grounds is this tower moment. There's victory in the sword of truth, the air element of, and I look up and it was 11:11 just now. So the sword of truth, right when 11:11 hits, and that's intellect, it's deep thinking in our minds. This Gemini energy, so much air right now, so much air of thinking about the future, how we're going to do things, reflections about the past with all these retrogrades. We're getting our wish, this Nine of Cups, with the victory card, and having faith in that and trusting in the unknown. And also the Six of Swords, leaving the past, going towards our truth, to our peace and our happiness and that unconditional love. And that's the Six of Cups here. And that's so 66 energy, balance. And the Six of Swords the Six of Swords is the masculine and feminine in the same boat, sailing off together in love, going towards their peace through this journey, this everything that's been happening. Eight of Cups, there we go. Leaving the old, going towards our new, into the emotions, that Piscean energy, that Mars energy, tower moments. And then Hierophant is the masculine, 5, change. And there's the marriage here. And that's the traditional, the Hierophant, the masculine energy, and the Four of Wands is rebuilding that foundation towards the celebration. It could be marriage, because both are marriage cards here for some of you. Going towards that, proposals coming in, promises coming in, getting our wishes, or that oneness within. That oneness within, and finding that balance in them, finding that peace and balance within ourselves. The Hierophant is old traditional ways of thinking, breaking free from those cycles and this new energy, this new world energy, and rebuilding. 8 of Coins, beautiful. 88 number. The crow said 888 this morning, and the 4, the number down to the 4. This is significant all right here. Going away from those old cycles, tower moments, understanding this reflections, everything, this alignment, is seeing our truth, and these cycles, these old ways, moving away from that and rebuilding our truth towards what we love, our true purpose is, and our dreams. And there's the Fountain energy, beautiful. Eternity, the number 8 also, is the Fountain, is this alignment, finding that alignment within ourselves, between the masculine and the feminine, 50 masculine, 50 feminine, that complete alignment and that oneness. Beautiful. And the Fountain is the energy of to be in that energy, to be in that element. That ethereal energy, that high consciousness, cosmic consciousness, being aware, evolving from that. Consciously aware, and the more that you see, the more that you evolve, and the more that you remember that you already are. Okay. 1414, there's 5, trying to find that balance with this, with everything going around you, to be in that energy, going through the flow. 5 is bickering back and forth, fighting, maybe fighting within yourself, figuring out how you're going to do things, fighting to find that balance and that alignment, and to be in that flow of that energy, the water flowing, this fountain, that alignment and that energy. If you could sit in that and be naturally, go with the water, the flows of that, and it'll help you find your balance in here. And there's the Queen of Swords, truth, air signs, lots of air. We got this air, the element of the air here is that's what we're speaking of, this element of the air, reflection, deep thinking. How are we going to do things? How are we going to rebuild? How are we going to come forward? How are we going to leave the old cycles? But through this chaos or this fighting and the Seven of Wands off and moving towards that balance, we have to be in that flow in our oneness energy. And this is intellectual, cutting ties, truth. And it's also Libra, Gemini, or Aquarian energy. And that Saturn and Aquarian energy significantly roll. And then the Emperor is Aries. And the Aries is that fire element. And Aries is that first of the zodiac, the 6 cups here. Emperor is Aries. The divine masculine is this balance of this Hierophant energy, this traditional, this spiritual, and his fire is fighting for, and his strength. So both the masculine and feminine are in their strength and have an understanding, this knowing of where they're going and where they want to be. This new beginning. They want to rebuild this reflection. 7 Chariot, please. Is the reflection, the 4 of Cups energy. Okay, of ending of old cycles, the stabbing in the back, 10 of Swords, completion, 10 energy. Looking towards the light, above, 2 fingers pointing up, above, so below, that heaven and earth energy, looking towards that light, this awakening, and seeing that, the 4. The 4 of Cups is a reflection, looking back, these retrograde energies. And not seeing what's in front of them, but realizing that through this reflection, now they're finally seeing that, and they're rebuilding towards this 4 of Wands energy. So they're fighting. They're going to have victory of that, and they're going to have the 7 of Wands. They're taking action now, this Emperor energy, towards their union. 33 master number. The Tower is, I got cards mixed up here. I see a Page of Wands here in the New World energy of planting the seeds, but I got some cards mixed in here. Okay, Tower is Mars and Pisces mixed with this Aquarian energy, and this action, the action, how we're going to do that is this deep thinking, because of this Gemini energy, is how we're going to do the element of the air, the deep thinking, intellectual, this long-term, thinking about these long-term goals. Okay, Sun and Gemini trine Saturn and Aquarius. So I knew that. Okay, so Saturn and Aquarius with the Sun and Gemini is this Sun is this communication, going forward, this positive focus on long-term goals. That's what this is. It's causing a Tower moment here, but mixed with the Mars and Pisces. So this is this action, like they have to take, and there's deep emotions in it. So this Saturn and Aquarius energy trine is beautiful. So the Sun, Gemini, okay, this air energy, the element of that, that's what that is. So beautiful. Boundaries, moving towards our dreams and purposes, that energy, and this reflection on that. And the element of Ace of Swords, this truth and understanding, thinking, is ending those obligations. How we're going to do that, and that's the 5 of Wands there. 55, ending. So that's a 10-10 energy of how thinking about, we're going to leave that and go towards, this is 6 of Swords energy here. And there's the 4 of Swords is rest and retreat, healing, deep thinking, meditation, manifesting, and getting their wish, the 9 of Cups. 7 of Pentacles, 7-7, and the Emperor, he's in his strength and power. So the masculine energy and the feminine are really in their strength and power and taking that action and moving forward and ending things. The King of Wands is that fire spirit, that element of the fire, and that's what I was talking about. Very passionate. The King of Wands is really in his strength, that Leo energy. Leo Lion Gate is playing a significant role in this also, with the Saturn and Aquarius retrograde, and then the Sun and Gemini trine. So all this Gemini air energy of thinking how we're going to do it and moving forward and taking action with this Emperor fighting. 7 of Pentacles, reflection on the past, and really realizing they want to go to the truth and their dreams. 6 of Swords, and they do that by leaving, and the 7 of Wands again, lots of 7s, like I said, towards their destiny. And that's the star, the soul of truth. I just got the soul of truth. I'd never heard that before. Alignment, 7 stars, 8th chakra here. True purpose, our destiny, our divine path. 17 number. So all these 7s is 17. Okay. It's being divinely guided with his chariot, another 7. So, oh, look at, I flipped it over in the High Priestess. Now, okay. So that must be the card that was flipped around in here. I didn't know that was like that. The star. And then this was flipped. See, it's supposed to be like this. That was the one that I was looking for. So I set this down. I flip it over, grab it, and there's the High Priestess, the Divine Feminine. It's destined. This alignment here is secrets, intuition, into spiritual integration. It's destined. She's in her power. The balance of the yin and the yang. With the chariot here is the black and the white, the yin and the yang also. So let's find that balance in this alignment here with the 7 stars here. Is it's destined. You're going to get your wish. It's fated. We're going through this healing, this transformational energy through that. The High Priestess is secrets, but it's also that intuition, telepathic, really being our gifts are being heightened. Our gifts are being heightened. Okay, wow. That's amazing. I don't even know how this was. So beautiful. So it's destined. Going towards, I'm going to leave that here. Going towards their destiny. 8 of Cups energy is this abundance. Walking away, leaving the old. And there's the victory, the chariot here. Balancing, juggling, the 2 of Pentacles, trying to find that balance within. And there's that element of the King of Wands energy. He's really in that energy, that fire. Leo Lionsgate, I was saying, that goes up until when it opened up on August 8th last year, all the way up until I believe 2021 is a significant role too here. That portal, the Hierophant, the old structures, old ways. Going towards, and there's the 8 of Wands. So there's the 888 energy towards union. 3 of Cups is balance. Trinity also we have. The Knight of Wands is that rearing up, ready to go, the energy of. This 8 of Wands is communication or moving quickly. This fire element moving through the air. All the elements are here. The balance of communication. Fire, earth, air, water. To be in the balance of when we communicate with this air energy. So much air in our minds. To be balanced when we're communicating. The 4 of Wands energy. A message coming through. And that's the element of some telepathic 4 of Pentacles. So we got the 444 energy in here also. And that's that rebuilding the structure here. Some type of intuitive message is coming through. Or communication is coming through. Unconditional love, 5 of Pentacles. Financial could be walking away, left out in the cold energy. Could be, oh, look at 10 of Pentacles just flipped out. Towards our abundance and happiness, the 10-10 energy. Gemini energy is about communication. There might be some communication doors opening up in completion of cycles, 9 of Wands. Some who are not in communication, I believe those doors are opening up. The masculine has that desire to communicate and to be balanced when you're communicating with him. 8 of Coins energy, rebuilding. Rebuilding towards our dreams and our true purposes of who we are. And that's the Ace of Cups, that oneness energy. Beautiful. And Ace of Pentacles energy is that coming in, what is that? Objects. There's some sadness now of this ending up. So there's some healing that needs to be taking place. There's manifesting, magician energy. Mercury. Mercury's in Aquarian. Mercury is in Gemini also. So that is another energy of all this Gemini energy. Wow. an ending, change. This winds of change is happening with this Eight of Wands energy. And it's the Five of Cups of ending. There's sadness there. The sadness I'm getting is that the desire for the divine feminine to come together, because they want to make this offer. All the Six of Swords, Eight of Cups energy, this newness, this Ace of Swords, this new beginning. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 111 energy, and the manifesting that because they're so deep in thought and reflection as thinking about and knowing their truth and wanting to be within this desire, the feeling of it in their heart center, the love that they have, also the passion that they have. That sacral chakra, I believe, is playing a significant role in this too, is really pulling them in. And this is sadness. So they're manifesting that, and to rebuild towards jobs coming in too, offers coming in, and this oneness within that rebuilding towards what they love. Beautiful. Okay. And through this energy to be, through this manifestation energy to be, through everything, the obstacles, like have that Ten of Pentacles, and that's walking away from those old karmic cycles, releasing those attachments. As soon as you remember these things that are coming, like things are coming at you quickly through these reflections, past people, someone will message you out of nowhere, and you'll have a memory of what kind of significant role they played in your life. As soon as you have that memory, it's released, that attachment's released. Say you are released now, release that attachment, let that, and it is as simple as that. It's the thought process of releasing and letting go. And as the more we release, the more we let go, the lighter that we are, and to be in that energy, this Ten of Pentacles energy. Oh, look at Four of Wands. Is that abundance and complete happiness, that 888 energy. And we'll get our Jupiter and Pluto, transformation. No, that's Jupiter. Wheel of Fortune's Jupiter. Ending of cycles. Getting our, having luck in that. So to be in that energy will bring that, and that's that Jupiter energy. It's in Capricorn, okay? In that Capricorn, that Earth energy. And it's the Sword of Truth, the Sphinx facing the east, so that's an enlightenment. I saw a swan yesterday, and the swan was a swan. Oh my God, you just can't be over how beautiful the signs that I saw yesterday. I saw a fox last night when we pulled into my town. We pulled in so late, and I wanted to take my sister to the lake. It was at 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. And I said, I was taking her to my house because she's staying here while she's getting packed and, unpacked everything. And I take her to the lake, and all this stuff was washed up. All this stuff. So far, like the storms that came in. And that reminds me of the Mars and Pisces energy. All this stuff coming to the surface and just washed up on the shores everywhere. This debris and junk and trash and garbage and everything is just coming up. I took her there to cleanse and our energy, get our energy back from, we had a rough day. And we're literally rebuilding. She's rebuilding her life. And it motivated me to make some changes physically, too, to rebuild my body. It's body, mind, and soul. Spirit. It's everything to rebuild. And to have that balance within that. And the spiritual integration within our everyday life. But what I was getting at was I saw these signs, but we had pulled away. And I was telling my sister that I used to come here and talk on the phone with my masculine at night. And I used to sit here by the water and long, deep conversations. And there's a coyote would come around, and I have pictures of it. And here when I was telling her this, I was showing her the spot, a fox came around the corner last night, like 3 o'clock in the morning. So the fox is the trickster energy, but it's also walking that silver line, or it's walking that line of dark and light. That's that alignment, that balance, the fox are. I mean, they can go into the dark and maneuver around, and they can go into the light and during the daytime. It's that energy of that. And before that, the day before, or a few hours before, I saw a swan, and my sister goes, look at that swan. I'm like, oh my God. I was so excited to see. I love swans, and their meaning, it reminds me of the twins. And he had his head in the water, and he pulled his head out, and his whole head was full of mud. That told me that is going in real deep in the muds and the depths of our everything, of our being, of that darkness, and coming out and seeing the light. And we still have dirty. We got to get that residue off. You got to wash off and get all that stuff off of you. That's what we're doing. We're shedding that. We're shedding that energy. Okay. Five of Wands. We're still fighting that balance within, trying to find that. The easiest way to do that is to be grounded, drink lots of water, rest and retreat, the Four of Swords, and you'll have our Two of Cups. Energy is that alignment, unconditional love, the heart center magnifying towards each other once we're in that balance, and shedding all that old stuff, that karmic stuff, doing the work, doing the healing, doing the reflections, and thinking about what's your reflection. Why am I thinking about this? Why are these people triggering me? And going into yourself and asking yourself, what is it that, and ask the universe to guide you to that and to release that energy. This reflection, retreat, battling in, Three Swords of hurt, disappointment, laying on the sword of truth, all this air energy of seeing. And things come to surface, but at the same time, the stained glass one of Jesus there, looking in that and being divinely guided again back to that, towards your Two of Cups, and being nurtured. And the Empress here, divine feminine, fertility, new beginnings. Queen of Swords, deep thought, what are you thinking about? And this is the Judgment Day. And the Ten of Cups, that 10-10 energy, beautiful. Something out of the blue, Piscean energy, something out of the blue is happening. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors in their world. They don't know what's going on behind the closed doors in our world. It says something out of the blue in the waters like this. So that's the Mars and Piscean energy. This is Ten of Cups, heaven and earth, the integration, 10-10 energy. The Judgment, 10-10 energy, is this transformation. And the Judgment is... Pluto and Capricorn. Pluto and Capricorn. And that's what this is that reflection, deep, deep reflection here, this energy. So that is another thing. The Emperor energy in his spirit and his strength. There we go. And the Ten of Cups. I will leave it at that. Beautiful. In his strength, there's the Capricorn energy here. So Pluto and Capricorn energy is also that transformational energy, deep, deep reflection, going within. All these retrogrades, everything is playing all this, their part in this new beginning. And this 22 is rebuilding. This new moon, beautiful. And the twins, the Gemini is the twins. I'm surprised I didn't pull the twins out, the lovers. Where are you? But this Leo Lion Gate energy, Leo energy also for you Leos out there. All the signs are in here. But the King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But this is the element of this love. This is the element, King of Cups energy. In his strength, this the feminine is that essence of, and that's that sacral chakra energy. She's in her essence, in her strength too, her power. And it's alluring him in, and she's taming him here. And that Lion Gate energy is that's what this is all about. All these eights and everything in here is that King of Cups and that fire and that strength, giving him that power to fight and to move towards his true purpose. Okay, energy for the masculine, please. Energy for the masculine. I just saw the solar plexus. A throat chakra stuff. Clearing. That's major. I'm not surprised because of the beautiful, all tied up. Patience, to have patience because they're going through this energy, this transformation. 23 is down 5. It's change. All those 5, big, big change. Winds of change. The winds of change to those news. The winds of change, this new beginning. And for this new moon energy, and it's all tied up doing that, releasing those attachments and those binds. I'm not seeing an 8 of Swords. I love that. I'm not seeing that. So they're really in their minds and seeing the truth and everything, and that's a beautiful thing. This patience energy. And I wanted to say something and I forgot what it was. Okay, it'll come to me. Darn it. Oh. Well, it wouldn't be me if I didn't throw a card on the floor. Okay. And this is 4th chakra. Oh, I was talking about the throat, no, heart chakra. I'm thinking throat chakra. I was talking about the throat chakra when I was saying beautiful towards the throat chakra thing, and then this one came out. But the throat chakra, I'm not surprised. What I was saying is that I'm having a lot of, my throat is bothering me today, so some purging through our throat. Through this heart healing, we're releasing, that's that rainbow bridge also. So rainbows, my daughter talked about the rainbow yesterday. Here's the rainbow here, of releasing, as we're healing, reflecting, we're releasing those attachments, all that heavy energy holding us down, smothering us, oppressing us from our true self of who we are. As we heal and release that energy, that throat chakra is purging and healing, and we're speaking our truth, seeing that and speaking our truth in manifesting this incredible manifestation energy. That's the 22 energy. Master Builder number 22, and I have notes on that. Excuse me. Where is it? I threw all my notes in a big pile. This Master Builder number 22 is about incredible manifestations, building, rebuilding our foundations, being divinely guided. And I can't find it, so I don't want to put too much time in that. Hidden love, power, spirits are guided, new beginnings, new opportunities, balance of the mind, body, and spirit, this 22 number. Okay, so the 22 energy is a message is coming through. Okay, new opportunities with these offers here. Okay, that's not the Master Builder number that I had. I had a significant for that, but I've been off of this for a few days, so I'm kind of off my rhythm. So let's see the energy for the feminines, please. Attachments. We got both of them. So that's what we're doing. But we got this caring connections here. 14. That's the temperance and have patience again number. And but we got that here for the masculine and the feminine. We're releasing those ties, all tied up in attachment, releasing that mask, that ego, releasing that ego, that third dimension energy, all those karmic cycles, releasing. It's ending of that. The 5 is this change. 14's down to 5. 5, 5, 5. Big change. Caring connections still wanted to come out and finding that balance, the justice scales. And that's the 6 as the balance of within. Also a marriage card too. Masculine, feminine. Hostilities, 26, 8. Woman holding a coin. So in that's the Emperor is the warrior. The Emperor is, he fights in that strength, dealing with the masculine, feminine in their world, the 3D, 28, 26 down to 20, 26 down to an 8. I have to take a deep breath. I'm in that air energy. I'm a Libra and Gemini moon, and so I'm really, my mouth goes, you should hear me when I get mad. I'm just kidding. Well, not really, but yeah. I'm balanced now though. And I have Leo rising. So 26 is the 8, this hostilities, and it's that fight. The Emperor energy, he's in his fight and his strength, the masculine and the feminine, for what they want and believe, what they deserve, an understanding of that. I'm seeing fall leaves. I'm seeing fall leaves. So that's a cleansing of the old cycles, a 10. Completion, the fall, the leaves come out. So we're releasing all that so we can have this new beginning. Okay. Okay, you can show up. 6th chakra is so we can see. Yes. See this manifestation, incredible manifestation. Man holding a heart, beautiful. That love, that heart, healing of the heart chakra. Archangel Raphael is here also. The 11 number 2, being divinely guided again with the chariot, is that seeing. So this is about the rainbow bridges, throat chakra, healing that. Do some throat chakra alignments, meditations, clearings. A vision that blue light around your throat, like a rib, like a scarf of blue around your throat, and healing that and purging and releasing. and releasing all that energy from your throat chakra. And I get spiritual burps and so I feel like they're coming up. So release that energy from your throat chakra and from my throat chakra, and release those fears. Fears are not godly. Remember that. Excuse me. Angels and ancestors for the masculine. Sun, beautiful, enlightenment, and he's going to see that. And there, the great teacher, everyone in your life. Jesus is here. God, just a minute. What is that? The life of, is that the flower? A Metatron? That white the feathers are signs too. The bird, purity. This teacher here, learning from spiritual experiences. The sun is seeing the truth with that strength and masculine energy. Perfect. Enjoy success and happiness is abundance, happiness, joyfulness. Beautiful. That sun energy. Some things are happening with the solar also. Feminine energy, please. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. That's that throat chakra I'm feeling. This feminine, Mother Earth energy is feeling loved and comforted. Releasing mother, those ties with our childhood things. We're still going through that clearing. And but this Mother Earth energy is divine feminine, is that nurturing fruits of labor, transformation as butterflies, this new world energy, the balance here of the masculine and the feminine energy, that alignment, merging together and releasing that. The feminine still working on that. Okay. Masculine, feminine. Yes, my sisters, we were having deep conversation about our mother last night, so that doesn't surprise me. Of certain anxieties we get, or nervous energy that we have. Why do we have that? What was it about our mothers that we need to release? Ancestral ties. Feminine and masculine together, please. There, beautiful. And the Lord here, and that's Trinity here, and that's take charge with authority. So really in our strength and power, this growth, eternity symbol here, and Trinity, mind, body, and spirit, that oneness, the Vesca Pisces, that archway, that heart center, that balance, to be in that energy through this. And our life experiences, the spiritual of everyone in our life, and that's that Saturn retrograde. And Aquarius energy is our lessons and our friendships, relationships, family members, everybody, and everyone comes in there a teacher for us. They mirror what we need to learn and what trigger us, and reflecting on that. Angels of Atlantis for the masculine, please. Intentions, beautiful. The sun with intentions, I love that. Solar plexus energy, and to have faith in this. Our intentions, and so it is, with that heart center, with the healing of the heart center, of seeing this truth and our intentions of that. The truth, the sun is and with the Jupiter energy is that Sphinx facing the east, is that sort of truth of that wisdom and understanding, of that enlightenment, of seeing the truth in everything. The sun is showing that. And this intentions, and I should have went to the sunrise this morning. I should have just stayed there. I was almost there. I was here. I didn't go to bed till like almost 4:35 in the morning. Feminine energy. Balance, yes. Archangel Gabriel's communication, beautiful. And evolution to the light, this cycle towards the light. That's what we're doing here. And the balance is the masculine, the square, and the feminine, the circle, is this communication. Opening up those doors for that, this beautiful communication. To be balanced while we're in that communication, though. Be grounded. Masculine, feminine, together, please. Angels of Atlantis, what is your message for the masculine, feminine? Enchantment, gorgeous. Archangel Michael, he protects us. Also, communion, coming together like energy, healing, Mother Earth, everyone, this union, this oneness, we're all integrated, we're all one, and have an understanding of that. Aluna Ash, ninth dimension, I follow her. She's wonderful. Just absolutely love her. And she does a meditation, a 10-minute meditation. It's 44 right now, 44:33 at 4 o'clock Eastern time every single day for 10 minutes of this coming together, this meditation of we're all one, this integration, and just building this communion, this energy of all of us. Please, at 4 o'clock Eastern time, I think on her page, she's going to put what times those are everywhere, all over the world, I believe, so we could all come together and do 10 minutes of our life at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, of all of us just meditating on this oneness, this energy, and just the being consciously aware of that also. But this enchantment, Archangel Michael is the Archangel Twins. He's our protector, and this enchantment energy is Michael. God, I was calling on him the other night. Place I was staying at was haunted. The story of my life. Everywhere I go. But that's because spirits are everywhere we go. Michael asks you to remember the magic of your life by connecting with the path of the enchanted. Is magic missing from your life, or are you aware of a lack of imagination? In your creative purpose, yes, this is about creativity to this new beginning, as being creative, that feminine energy, that sacral chakra. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. Is manifesting, to daydream and to think of these beautiful thoughts. We're always putting that energy and naturally manifesting our purpose, or towards our true purpose. A lack of imagination in your creative purpose. Allow the divine joy of the child within you to reconnect with the free flow fun that was once present in your innocence. This is a doorway to the numinous. With this card, the unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its perspicity. Okay, I ruined it. The unicorn's magical horn touches your soul with the love of its perspicity. Perspicity. I'm so sorry. I'm not even going to try right now. Compelling. The love of its whatever, compelling. I'm going to put that in the notes, okay? Eternal and especially wise about that divine light within you. That oneness, that energy. When it shines, the charisma of your soul magnetizes all people to you. Chant He through your crown chakra. You could feel that when you do the He, you could feel it coming through your crown chakra, and that's one of these. Didn't I show that? Was that one of the energies? Is crown chakra. Right here. Okay, the masculine and feminine, the crown chakras be activated. Heightened intuition, telepathic communication of, oh, beautiful, okay. With the higher, to resonate with the higher frequencies of enchantment. Okay, so that connection to masculine and feminine have together. Oh, goodness. Moonology. I need a drink, I'm sorry. This is such a long video. Moonology for masculine. Work through your fears, letting go of that Scorpio energy. Feminine energy. Some fear, that's probably why my throat's hurting me too. Fear energy that we really need to release. A personal issue reaches resolution. Beautiful. Cancer and energy. Masculine, feminine, moonology. A new romantic cycle begins. Beautiful. New moon in Libra. Emotions are running high, definitely. And but the new romantic cycle begins. This is a balance. So the masculine and feminine is justice scales. That justice energy here with the masculine and feminine. This new cycle begins. This new moon energy. Beautiful. And I will pull a wisdom oracle card for each. One for the masculine, please. Clean it up. Okay. Clean it up. Time to go. Oh, it's time to go. Okay, masculine, it's time to go. Clean it up. It's time to go. Feminine energy. Time to go. Oh, no. Round and around. I got that card today. That's the Fibonacci sequence of everything that we see, that spiral evolution. It's the 33333 eternal energy. And it's in everything that we see. 25 number also down to a 7, divinely guided. Time to go. Go through those doors. 9 is 369. That's the divine number. 9th dimension. Masculine, feminine. Clean it up. 21 down to a 3. My finding balance. Between worlds. Interesting. 3. Exchanging gifts. That's trade for trade, energy for energy. Between worlds here, 3, Trinity balance of a 4th dimension, I'm guessing. The masculine and feminine are going back and forth in 4th dimension energy. Three, between worlds. Is a transitions, yes, okay, transformation, transition. Not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another. Temporary blindness, no man's land. That's this ending of these old cycles going into this new beginning. So what I like about this is that the what is this thing? Pink flamingo. Most of it's facing towards the light, right? And that tail end is still in the dark. It's transitioning through, but it's going towards its that's beautiful. Between worlds. It's shifting into the 5th dimension here. Relationships is this time to explore the new energy between you and another. It is not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. And it's not surprising because Gemini energy is about curiosity. You don't yet know if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. Of course, that's the masculine feminine energy, the twins. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. So really that reflection energy right now. And this cleaning up energy. But to me, he's going towards the light there. He sees. Getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, the masculine, yes, that energy here of all tied up. Cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Yes, 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 yes. Time to clear the air. Take a look at your side of the street and say what's on your mind. That's that air energy. Sweep away the old stuff so that the spring breeze can flow through with new energy, this new beginning. Yes, it's the perfect time to do an inventory of your dynamics and see what's yours and what's not yours. To clean up the relationship, everyone brings some baggage, sort through what you brought with you and let go of what is no longer needed. Become unencumbered and your relationship will flourish. And here the feminine's time to let go. 9:45 energy is letting go, going towards the door, towards the old karmic cycles, releasing those attachments, letting go of those so you can evolve forward and you can align and come together in union in the physical. Okay, that is your read for this new beginning energy, beautiful energy. And I send you all love and light. Stay grounded with all this air. Drink lots of water and go towards the water and stay balanced. Okay, sending you all love. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.